Hi guys, welcome to the AFTERBUZZ TV after show for Loosely Exactly Nicole. We're talking season 1, episode 3. It's called 6 Hour Braid. Let's talk about it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Southside Chicago.
Millie rocking too
What are you
hard
doing?
over here.
What are you doing next to me?
No Millie rock.
We can nay-nay
Do
Do like a low nay-nay. You can do like a low one, like a miniature one.
I just spilled because I'm laughing. I'm literally laughing. This is a show in itself.
Hi guys, welcome to the AFTERBUZZ TV after show for Loosely Exactly Nicole. These are my co-hosts. They're going crazy. I'm Jennifer Leone. You can find me on all social media outlets at Jennifer Leone TV and follow AFTERBUZZ TV too. And give us a thumbs up, 5 stars on SoundCloud and iTunes. And make sure to follow all of us. And this girl right here needs to introduce herself. Who are Maddie. She's Maddie.
I'm Maddie Makely, guys. Welcome to the show, and you can find me on all my socials at Maddie_Makely.
Hey guys, I'm Abigail Fraher, and you can find me at Abigail Fraher on all social media.
Hi everyone, my name is Ava Hill, and you can find me on Instagram at Ava Hill and Facebook at Ava Hill.
And that's it. And it's Ava's birthday today.
Turn up.
I just shook that.
Air
Be careful.
toast.
So we're, air toast.
Air toasting
we can.
to 29.
Yep.
Gluten-free cupcakes on deck for you ladies.
Thank you.
And some non-alcoholic.
And some sparkling.
We don't need the nutrition facts there.
I'm
Yeah.
under.
When you mix,
We don't need it.
When you mix me with like some sugar and some Chance the Rapper, I get a little
turn.
turn.
That's all right.
In the
That's all
studio
right.
up in here.
That's what happens
That's
when
okay.
you're underage.
Right. I'm underage too.
I'm underage
And,
too.
We're all on
I can't
we're
drink
underage.
alcohol. Right.
I'm okay.
Anyway.
the show. I get a lot of teasing in here for being
No.
No, that's a beautiful
from
thing.
Mother.
It's good. It's good.
Sweetie, bring us back to our target audience. It's okay. I can speak too.
Honestly, though, Ava Key right here, don't rush life. Enjoy being young.
yeah.
You know what I
Enjoy being
mean?
young,
Enjoy
always.
being super duper young. Enjoy it.
AKA drink sparkling wine and bump to Chance the Rapper.
Right.
Always.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure Nicole does. She's
I'm
living
sure
her
I would
life.
like to
and-
see how
Nicole does.
Yeah.
Right, she does because she's bumping in the beginning. Her and Derek are in the beginning in bed, and they're just they're in bed and talking about this party that she's
And vegetables.
and vegetables because she's. Never mind, we won't even go there. So anyway, she's in bed with Derek and talking about this party that she has, and he's a little weird. He's acting a little distant. After this episode, I was like 100%. I'm really hope she moves on from Derek because it was just a little much. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go. Sounds dope, but guess what? I'm not gonna dress up.
I was like confused a little too because I thought she wrapped that up in the last episode. Like I thought
too.
Nicole was more my woman. Like I thought she was like done, move on quickly, let's go. Like and then the opening scene, she was like, oh, I think he likes me again, and I was like.
Maybe just the sex is just. Maybe she just maybe she just wants it.
Well, what was that jingle she came out singing? Derek's gonna come to my party with his baseball bat.
Starts
size.
dancing with pedestrians, which I mean,
It was funny. It
When
was
I
funny.
get giddy like that, every single person that walks my way is my best friend.
Right.
All of a sudden, so I kind
Same
of
with
like
Nicole.
it. Yeah, same with Nicole. Nicole's. I love Nicole.
I loved her
love
90s
her.
vibe party too. I think that's so dope.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I love it. And again, I mean that '90s vibe
Yeah.
that we're all doing for MTV. I think it's awesome.
And her poetic justice braids, which I absolutely love.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll go on to that. I love it.
Yeah.
But they're going through Tinder profiles.
Tinder.
Veronica
So
and
much Tinder in
a lot
the
of
show.
Tinder. They don't talk about Bumble, so I'm wondering if
Wait,
Tinder.
Bumble's a thing? I haven't
It's
heard
the other one, and it's
Okay.
with a lot more
It's supposed to be
like
more wholesome,
celebrity. Well, more
isn't it?
like celebrity and like people who have jobs
Okay.
and like like actual jobs. I mean,
overlap. Is it,
yeah, there's Tinder and Bumble. There's 2, and I don't know if Tinder has like some kind of contract with
Do
them.
kids in high school Tinder?
Oh, good question.
Do you guys Tinder in high school? Let us know. I honestly don't know if that's like a a thing or if there's an age limit. I have no idea.
Is Tinder nationwide?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's on iTunes, like the show. Right. But yeah, they're going through Tinder profiles and they're talking about, what you can pick out of someone's just bio.
Right.
And she's like, oh, I found someone cute and he's a promoter and he does snowboarding, and she's like, that means no job and he wants to stick it in your back door. So we're on point today with the sound check. I like it. What do you guys think about that? Not necessarily backdoor. I'm just saying Tinder and profiles.
I know. I wasn't going there. I was not even going to go
just being specific with my questions.
I mean, to be honest, I don't even really know how Tinder works, so it's interesting to see that it's just like a social media, right? Where people
I'm too
can meet.
traditional.
It's social media for sex.
Is it? No, I think it's dating, right?
No.
Okay. Oh no, it's not. Okay.
Well, I do have friends that are together long term off of Tinder. Which is a very, I think maybe more in the beginning. I think it was, when it was introduced, people were a little more like, oh yeah, it's for dating.
Well, I did a story on it. And back then it was like a hookup.
But now I think it's like way more like it's
legit. It's like actually,
it's like a
thing.
A hookup site. I mean, even so much I think is just like a one and done kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like you can also get a long. Oh, okay. Or shopping, like no,
like,
yes, no, yes.
And that's how I view it. I'm just such a traditional person that I feel like it's just so shallow to me. I feel like I'm shopping for someone. You know what I mean? Like instead of meeting someone organically and, kind of.
And plus, they don't ever look like their pictures, right. I'm guessing.
But you know what? Like, Abby said, I have a friend who met her husband on OkCupid, and they are.
Well, that's different. That's different.
Paid,
You're looking for a relationship.
Paid adult memberships.
Wait, is Tinder paying now?
No.
Well, you can.
You can? Well, you can for like an updated, like, I don't even know what the premium profile is on Tinder.
See, when I had Tinder,
is there?
It was free.
Okay, so
it still is free. But there's a premium.
Wait, there's something new coming out because Ava changed her answer. You had Tinder. Got it.
I had.
Okay. So the thing is, you can get a premium where.
What does that include?
I didn't even know
Is that
that.
what Nicole has?
You go back because once you swipe, then you can't.
You know what though? I do remember that pain where you're like, oh,
Well, I saw a joke. It was like one of those memes, and it's like, well, your life isn't that pathetic. There's people out there that pay for Tinder Plus.
Right.
So that's how I know about it. But
that's a new thing. That's a new thing.
But yeah, so.
I mean, I had it like over 2 years ago, so
but
they didn't have.
In someone's bio, does someone, while they're describing themselves, is there like an underlining meaning? Like, hey, I'm a promoter, AKA I don't have a job.
I feel like that's something that you figure out once you move out here, because I know, like, when you first get out here, you believe anything. You're an actor. You're an actor. Oh my God, you're an actor.
That
and it's like,
goes.
And now I'm like, you're an actor, which means you're a waitress, and you're this, and which is totally fine. It's just be honest with what you're actually doing.
Right. Everyone hypes it up.
It's like, I do this for my day job, and then my goal is to be acting or something. I don't know, but
it's so funny seeing Devin with this new kid Chase, and seeing how Chase is from the Midwest, and then he's like, whoa, dude, you have the coolest life.
It's how,
you're out here, you're throwing parties, like living the LA dream, and Devin's just like, okay.
So I feel like Chase wouldn't really know how to read between the lines on Tinder yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like, Nicole was great. She's got it. It takes a little time to, got to weed through those.
Right. Read through those people. Right. I was just wondering because I was listening to that and I just thought that was something.
See, that's why I feel like I would have to have a friend to kind of look over the profiles that I'm looking at. You know what I mean? To see if there's anything underlying. Because I don't think I would notice anything.
Okay. No, that makes sense. Well, but Devin needs money for the bills. And talking about underlining meanings, Nicole's like, "Oh, you look so skinny! Oh my gosh!" And it does distract him for a minute.
This is true life, though. This is like real life stuff. Like, I hate asking for the money when bill time comes around. It's the most uncomfortable, and not even because it's just. I think money is just an uncomfortable topic, but especially when like there isn't an abundance of it. You're like, that toilet paper was $5.
Right. It's awkward.
When he like had to go to therapy to ask for the electric money, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Devin is, I like Devin.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It was a while before he even got up to that and was able to.
Yeah.
Devin has actually been very, very patient with Nicole because I know that if I was dealing with a Nicole in this type of situation, I would be pissed.
Well, you know,
probably sell a wig like he did.
He was pretty bold though to go to the wig and sell.
was bold.
That's a bold move. I don't know if I would have done that.
But then Nicole goes like
Just saying.
triple bold and sells his car.
Yeah.
Well,
now I think we're jumping ahead a little here.
Yeah, you're just gonna review the whole show.
just the whole show.
And the end. We'll see you guys next week.
So anyway, they need money. She's like, last week we talked about predictions, and I said, okay, she's gonna start thinking about money and how to be responsible. And
On
she,
point.
She's the most unresponsible.
I know.
Yeah. So she goes to get braids. Even though this episode is called 6 Hour Braid, just one.
braid.
Just one braid.
Which is true in real life.
What's
It takes
true?
like to get those
6
braids.
hours.
Oh, 6 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, it can take a whole day.
Okay, yeah,
literally.
yeah. No, I believe that.
It's a struggle.
Yeah.
And you have a headache afterwards. It's a whole ordeal.
I love that she was breaking it down though. She's like, no, I'm not paying more than 100 or 50 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And she actually went with it. But then when Veronica went in there and was like, oh. I'm with NPR. Yeah. How cute was that, though? I loved it. And she actually believed her.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, it was hilarious.
Which is why she left with a halfway sew-in.
Right. Well, she wanted to. So they're doing this '90s party, and Nicole wants poetic justice braids, and she goes to this woman, and she gets them done. But Veronica, her friend, who's white, is there, and she really wants to experience everything, and talks about how she wants to be Rachel from Friends in the 90s because they're doing her 90s party, and the woman who's doing the hair just says, hey, I could do that for you, and they're talking about the wig and how awkward it is when you have a wig on and so much hair, you have the bump. So these people, they are able to braid the top of her head, and they're doing like a sew-in, and they're adding more hair to her, and it starts to look good. But then Veronica talks a little too much, and she ruins it for herself.
Keep your mouth shut when you're getting a
Yeah, at least till the end.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
get it
Yeah.
done and then maybe say something.
Right. Well, Nicole was like, you don't have to. You don't have to say anything. And she's like, no, I do. I have to say something.
But to me, it's like if she paid her the $200, to me they should have completed her sew-in. I mean, it's not like they walked out and she didn't pay her. So I would have been like, no, come back. You're doing my sew-in because I paid you $200. I don't care how mad you are. You're completing my hair.
Right.
Okay?
She's like, face the public like you are. And you know what? She did. Veronica did say, "Is there an episode where Rachel's wearing a hat? She does wear those fedoras."
Yeah.
But yeah, she ends up turning it into something else. But for a while, she walks around with that, and then when they're walking around, she has like this Donald Trump
right?
comb over.
But the Blossom costume was a great cover-up, though.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
But before that, I wanted to talk about. Well, first off, what did you guys think about someone coming in and getting the Rachel hair? And do you think that would, even work? Getting like all your hair braided down
I've never
and then
even heard
having
of something like this. To be
Yeah.
honest, I don't
It
get my
does.
hair done that much.
It
But like,
does?
It does. My best friend in college, she is white, and she used to get micros all the time.
What's a micro?
Micros are like they're smaller versions. They are a smaller version of box braids. So
Which are.
they're like I'll show them to you, but oftentimes like box braids, they're burnt at the ends. Like
Okay.
they take a lighter and they burn it at the ends. But micro braids, they're like, it's very, very like minute. It's like really, really small braids. And my roommate used to get them. I talked her into doing it, but she used to wear them all the time. And I mean, it works. I think, for some people it may irritate the scalp, like if you're not used to it, but after a while, I mean, you get used to it. I mean, all grades of hair, if you're used to doing that,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's cute.
Just wondering. And
Yeah, it works. It can work.
right. Abby, did you have
Well,
something?
I was just gonna say, what I loved is that she had hair braiding money, but not money for her.
Right.
I do that all the time.
She said, I don't have money. I said I have
Which is
money
so typical
for this.
about here. It's
right.
like, oh, I know that I have this coming up, so I'm gonna have that money set aside.
I did that today.
I let my cable bill go till the second week after
This
it's
is
due
so
because
true.
they're not gonna shut it off until the third week. Like,
Right.
it's like, how can
so
I
true.
maneuver everything to
That's so
get what I
funny.
want and still like
will literally be broke, so broke. But I still have money to go buy clothes. I don't know why. I always have money to buy the clothes I want, but then
Man, I wish that was
I
my
hear
issue. Mine is the hair. It's
or to
like
get the nails done or the hair.
just
Everyone
with
has
everything.
their thing that they
Listen,
have to.
when
they
it's
everything
can't go
but
without.
responsibility.
Listen, when it's time to get this perm done and the rent's due the next day, the hair is over the rent. Okay?
See, there you go, just like
I'm
Nicole.
just being honest. I'm
well,
just being honest.
Right, and then Devin goes to sell her wig, her Solange
That's
wig,
a
but not
no-no.
her Beyonce wig.
That is a no-no.
But he balanced it. He
I
said, "I'm
agree
not
with
going to
him.
sell your Beyonce."
But to me, to take someone's wig is like, I don't
That's a
wear
lot.
wigs, but to me, like, no, like, to take your wig though, that's like,
it's a child. It's a
That's
child.
I still love the bond between them though. Like
Yeah.
even though he took the wig
He
and
went there.
sold it, even though he went there, in the end of the day, they still are like, I can't live without you.
Wait, do you guys think it was wrong then? All of you think it was wrong that he
Yes,
took the wig and sold it?
absolutely.
I do.
Half
Yeah,
of me yes, but at the
absolutely.
same time, like I said before, if I was dealing with someone like Nicole, I mean, he even said in the episode, you said that you cannot pay this for the past 365 days.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
Like
not-
what's your breaking point? Because I
what
feel
is your
like
breaking
selling
point?
someone's property is totally wrong.
Well,
but
yeah,
she
it's
wouldn't
wrong.
pay.
yeah, she really, it's like, I
he
don't-
should say something and
Yeah.
and take a picture with the wig and say, "I have your wig."
Or like I'm gonna sell, like you need
Right.
to sell, maybe why don't you
Yeah.
sell your wig to pay me
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
Because I mean, they're such close friends. You would think that they would be comfortable enough to just be like, "Hey, the bill's coming up. We have to pay it." But I mean, from my own experience, it's really hard to live with your close friends because there's money that's involved, and then like there's all kinds of different factors that come into living with your close friends. For me, I found out it doesn't work. But for others, it may, they may have a situation like this one. But
Right.
to me, they're close enough to where they're honest They're honest enough to where they should
are
be like,
very honest
They're
with
very
each other.
honest with each other.
Well, here's
So
the
it's
thing
like,
where they aren't honest.
I don't understand.
Because Nicole's sitting in the chair and she's on Instagram and she takes a picture of herself getting her hair done, and Devin sees it, is doing his Hollywood tours. What is it called? It's like, Hollywood Shame Bus, and he's
I would go on that.
with Chase. Right, he's with the Chase from the
Chase.
Midwest. I like him too. And he's like, "You can cover, I'm leaving." And he goes, and that's when he sells the wig. And when Nicole comes back, she hears about it, and then she grabs his car.
That's
so bold.
That's pushing it
That's
a little
pushing
bit.
it.
in the line.
I can't believe how chill he was with it. If my best friend stole my car,
And sold it.
But he got
then
the
it ended
money.
up benefiting, right?
But,
right.
still, but come
benefiting.
on, if we were living together and I sold your car, would you be like, "Oh, but you know what? I got more
Well, I
money."
wanted that upgrade anyway. So
Like, yeah, if you sold the car for twice the amount my car was worth, I'd be like, thank you.
you can do
You
that.
really would though? You wouldn't be mad at me?
I wouldn't be mad. I mean,
I'd
take all
be
my stuff
so-
out of it.
I'd be like, that was really messed up. Don't let it happen again.
So
But
would,
thank you.
You would still live with me? Like you wouldn't move out? You wouldn't want to move out?
I mean, depends
I
on
would
how
move
long
out.
I've
I
known
would
you.
live
yeah, because I definitely have to move out. Like,
Yeah.
don't
Well, it
sell,
depends
don't sell
on
my
how-
car.
I'd be
I'd be
If you
upset.
have like a sister type relationship,
Right.
Like at the is it
we
the
have
end
to.
when
We would have to be real close sisters.
Well, when Devin and Nicole they do that handshake that turns into like
An
Birthing
orgasm.
a child.
Well, they called it they called
much.
it a friendship, or what was it? A
Roommate
roommate sex?
sex,
Yeah,
yeah.
roommate sex, where they basically just orgasmed to each other and then pulled out a fake baby, and it was really, really.
She said that it looked like him. It was
Yeah.
really awkward.
You know
Yeah.
what's so
Yeah.
ironic about this whole show is that Nicole actually does a better job at acting when she's not like in auditions and stuff. Like when,
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like when she tried getting out of giving him the rent, you're like, oh, you're so skinny. And then before she took his car, oh, by the way, can I have your car real quick? And then like
In the store,
everything-
too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And in the store, like she
that's
does such
right.
a better job acting. It
Don't
was like what
judge
she's
me.
there doing. So she is
I
like,
know I'm setting my people back, but you have
like
to
a
stay
good-
with me.
right.
Yeah, she was funny.
She did what it took.
She does. Do
Right,
that. Yeah.
right. But yeah, so they get this party going, and Veronica's like, "Well, we got ice," and the party still goes on, and Chase is there as Marky Mark in his underwear, and obviously Veronica comes out with her hat, and she's now Blossom. So how do you guys think about all those awesome costumes. I love Devin's, by the way.
I think Blossom was so clever because of the top of her sew-in not being there. I thought it was super clever that she thought of being Blossom. So, yeah.
No, I love Devin's as Veronica. Did you guys catch that?
No, I didn't catch it.
Yeah, he was Veronica. Yeah, it was Veronica from Austin Powers 1.
Oh.
Right. And yeah, so yeah, it was pretty awesome. I love that, where he had like the bump it in. Go back and watch it. It was really cute.
I just like the whole 90s theme, though. I think that's such a cute idea.
Yeah,
it is a cute idea. Thanks, MTV, going 90s all the way around. And really quick, if you guys saw the MTV promo after the show was over, I know, Abby, you saw it. It was like they were moaning, and then there was like a vibrating MTV, like actual sign of MTV, and she's
like
using
logo?
it as a vibrator, like it's her vibrator. How weird is that?
How did I miss that?
They're going a lot. It was
I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch that either.
I don't know what direction they're going in and what it's going to be like in 10 years,
I'm
but
digging you, MTV.
Do you think that, like, the age demographic, do you think that this is like...
I think they're trying to change it, honestly.
Okay.
I think they're trying to up the age demographic.
I mean, it's 2016. I feel like they're just keeping up with the times.
For instance, if you had a kid that was maybe 13, 14,
No
would you
way
let
in
them
heck,
watch this?
No.
No?
No way. Not that promo. No. That's for sure.
But then again, though, it's like you can't really control. To me,
no,
this is what
that's
actually...
wrong. That's wrong, though, to have it on something that's so public like that. I think when you have 9-year-olds watching and you market it,
You watched MTV at 9 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Totally.
And I used to watch BET Uncut.
And
Don't get
MTV
me
used to be
started
a
on
lot
that.
more like music videos and stuff like that. But I think that, it's progressive. For a younger
child. Yeah.
Although I'm not a fan of it, like necessarily like a fan of what direction they're going in, I understand it just because it is MTV and they are getting on that next level that they they kind of do have to get on to because we're the ones talking about it now. Are they gonna fall off the edge like every other network? No, because they're staying up with the times, and I think they're actually making smart moves here, to be honest.
So what are your final thoughts on this show? What do you guys think? Predictions. We could talk predictions. We could just real quick talk, final little say on this show.
Your
All right.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Abby, why don't you go first?
Okay. So next episode, we see Nicole in the previews hooking up with a married man. So I'm really interested to see where this episode goes because I feel like I have very strong feelings towards stuff like this. But so I'm interested to see where it goes. What are the viewpoints of the characters and kind of how she got in the situation, how she gets out of the situation, if she gets out of the situation. So yeah, I'm excited for next week.
Yeah. Ava, what do you think? Real quick.
I don't know.
I
don't have any I don't know. I'll just I'll see where she goes. We'll see where she goes.
Yeah, we will just see where she goes. I mean, I kind of want to see her going on a little more auditions, like what I thought the show would be about.
Yeah, they didn't talk about her being an actress at all in this episode.
So hopefully, I mean, we'll see her, pursuing her acting career.
Yeah.
I mean, she has that login to that audition thing now.
Right.
So, I mean, she has the opportunity. I don't know why she's not
Hopefully
taking advantage
she
of it.
uses it.
But yeah, I agree with Abby on she has a new hookup buddy now. Who's I actually didn't catch that he's married. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, how did I miss that? Did I not watch that?
I don't know, girl. But
where were they?
I don't know. But I think that obviously she moves on from Derek. Hopefully he doesn't make any more appearances. I don't like him. I don't like how he treats her and how she acts towards him. So, butterfly.
He's kind of awkward to me.
Yeah, very awkward. So she needs to move on, but not to a married guy. So I want to see how she gets out of this situation and how she gets in it and all of that. So, but that was our after show, and that's Loosely Exactly Nicole episode 3, season 1. Sorry. So you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jennifer Leone TV, and please follow AfterBuzz TV and give us a thumbs up, comment, tell us what you like, what you don't, tweet us, and these are my co-hosts. Why don't you tell them where you can find yourself at?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tune in next week as well. I'm Maddie Makely, and you can find me on all my socials at Maddie_Makely.
Thank you for joining us tonight, and I'm Abigail Fraher, and you can find me on all social media at Abigail Fraher.
Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. My name is Ava Hill, and you can find me on Instagram at The Ava Hill and Facebook at Ava Hill.
Happy birthday, Ava.
Happy birthday,
Ava.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Appreciate it.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.